morning, beautiful yogis, good afternoon or good evening, wherever you're up to in your day. Thanks for joining me. Today we've got a nice indoor session close to the fire for our back release. This sequence is very important that you take the time and work with where your body is at today. If you've been really active and your hamstrings are tight, you may actually want to do less with your hip bridge until you've got your bottom cheeks working to lift you up and to help stabilise your pelvis. So while I'm talking, just take your time and lie on down with your knees bent. Once we get through the initial sequences, you won't need to look at the viewing at all. You'll have the understanding of what to do. And again, for those of you who are coming to class, this sequence will be very familiar to you. On occasion, we certainly work through it. The foundation of this sequence is the breath. It's an emotional sequence to balance where you're at. So it's to reduce the excesses, let's enhance the deficiencies in the body, and let's bring yourself into that beautiful space of just feeling balanced. So as you're comfortable, let's lie on down and find our breath. So just breathing in for a count of 5, pausing for a count of 5, and just take your time. For those of you who normally have support under your head, maybe a towel will be sufficient today, unless of course we've already set up other options for you from coming to class. So let's just, with our breathing on the exhale, imprint down, and as you inhale, gentle arch away, breathing into the rib cage. So as you exhale, imprint your lower back down into the floor. And on the inhale, gentle arch of the lower back away from the floor. Just another couple of breaths. So as you exhale, imprint, so just squishing your lower back down into the floor, but also lifting and engaging through your pelvic floor like you're trying to stop yourself from breaking wind. So really bringing a nice bit of support through the pelvic floor. Just remembering when we engage the pelvic floor, the deep abdominal muscles are automatically doing more work. They have more activity and they're pulling the muscles inwards, which is what the purpose of core strength is about in terms of stabilising your pelvis. So exhale as we imprint down, and on the inhale, gentle arch away. Now do try and keep your head on the floor as you gently bring your knees into your chest, and just feel whether that's appropriate for you today. So if you've got those tight hips and it's not the right move for you today, when I ask you to hug the knees in, you might actually just keep your feet on the floor. Now the option that you have is that when we hug the knees into the chest, it will be on an exhale and you just gently float the forehead up. But that's where we're pulling everything in. And then on the inhale, just gently float the upper body down. And when we let the feet rest down on the floor, the knees are bent. Now really puff up through the chest, double chin. Now squeeze the bottom cheeks together, imprint your spine and lift your hips towards the ceiling. So there's no pressure in the neck, the activation's through the rib cage, and we're holding up there and really gently melt down. Let the lower back touch down before the tailbone. Beautiful. The next part of the sequence that we'll be adding in is just really simply, we'll be moving the arms up above the head, and then the arms will come down by the side. So if your shoulders are sore and that doesn't feel appropriate, just keep the arms by your side. Now the secret to this sequence is that we move on the exhale and there's stillness on the inhale. So if you want to work slower, just do it at your own pace, but only moving on the exhale. So let's just work through this nice and gentle. So just on your next inhale, let's breathe in and take the arms to the floor above the head. Now on that exhale, just gently lift the hips towards the ceiling. Breathing in at the highest point. And then on that exhale, just gently bring the body down, let the lower back touch down before the tailbone, really tilt the pelvis, keeping the arms where they are, Breathing in with stillness. On the exhale, hug the knees to the chest. Lift the forehead to the knees if you feel comfortable to. On that inhale, arms to the floor above the head, feet to the floor. And on the exhale, bring the hands down by your side and reset your posture. Breathing in, take the arms to the floor above your head. On the exhale, gently tilt the pelvis, lift the hips up lovely and high. Breathing in at the highest point. On the exhale, gently lower the body down, let the lower back touch down before the tailbone. Breathing in with stillness. On the exhale, hug the knees to the chest, lift the forehead to the knees. On the inhale, float the arms, head, feet to the floor. And on the exhale, just bring the arms down by the side. So a slight variation in the sequence now. You'll work out which one you prefer. So breathe in with stillness. This is more my preference. So on the exhale, lift the hips towards the ceiling. So you'll notice the arms are still by our side. Now on the inhale, take the arms to the floor above your head. As you exhale, let the lower back touch down before the tailbone. Gently breathing in with stillness. On the exhale, hug, curl into that ball. Breathe in, take the arms, head, feet to the floor. On the exhale, bring the hands down by your side. Breathing in with stillness, set your posture. As you exhale, squeeze the bottom cheeks, lift the hips. Breathing in to take the arms above your head. On the exhale, melt down, keeping the arms where they are. Lower back touches down before the tailbone. Breathing in with stillness. On the exhale, hug the knees to the chest, forehead to the knees. Take it easy. Breathe in, float the arms, feet, head to the floor. And on the exhale, bring the hands down by your side. We're working through 2 more rounds of this, breathing in with stillness. On the exhale, lift the hips to the ceiling. Breathe in with your arms. On the exhale, float the body down. Let the lower back touch down before the tailbone. Beautiful. Breathing in, expand the rib cage. On the exhale, let's curl all that energy to the belly button, forward to the knees if you like. Breathe in to take the arms, head, feet to the floor. And on the exhale, bring the hands by your side. Breathing in with stillness. On the exhale, lift the hips to the ceiling. Breathing in with your arms. On the exhale, gently lower the back down. Lower back touches down before the tailbone. Breathing in with stillness. On the exhale, hug the knees to the chest, forehead to the knees. Breathe in to take the arms above the head, feet to the floor. On the exhale, just bring the hands down by your side. And as you are, if you're okay to have your eyes closed, just take a few breaths, just breathing easily. Soften the jaw, relax the brow, and let the energy through the body be expanding and healing you. Beautiful yogis, this might be part of an extended practice session for you. You might be working through a few of the sequences. that might be the end of your sequence. So just take your time with whatever your plan is, and let's keep working on the breathing. If you've got a few more moments, just stay as you are. Just continue to relax the face, relax the jaw. Let's get those cranial nerves unrestricted, energy flowing easily. I look forward to our next session. Stay warm. You're doing this in summer, stay cool. Just stay balanced and continue to make a difference to your health, one breath at a time. Thank you.